Hi, my name's Trenton Smith. I'm currently living in Essendon, Victoria, with a few other housemates at the moment. I moved up from Tasmania last year, early 2011. I live down there with my family. My mum's name's Sandra, and she's actually a nurse at the moment at a GP in Sandy Bay. That's also another suburb south of Hobart. And my dad's a cop. My dad also plays a bass guitar and saxophone, so he's been a major influence on my music. He's the reason I probably picked up bass guitar at a young age. Music is a huge factor in my life. It's everything I do really revolves around music. Back in Hobart, I started playing bass at a young age when I was about 12 years old. I played in a few bands around the place, but then when I was about 15, I started playing bass with a band called Trolls in Hobart. We were together for about 5 or 6 years. We sort of played reggae, ska, funk kind of music, and it was great. You know, it got me playing in front of large crowds and really built up my stage presence, and yeah, it was great for me. From an early age, I was always interested in audio production, so recording bands and things. From about grade 8 and 9, my teacher used to make me record all the sort of brass plays and things because no one else knew how to use the system. In 11 and 12, I got really into it, bought all my own gear, and then I recorded most of the Trolls EPs and albums, so mixed them and tracked them all. So that's where I got my passion for audio production. This eventually led me to want to further my career in audio production. This meant I probably had to eventually leave Tasmania just because there was not really a big scene down there for it all. So after I finished grade 12, I worked for 2 years at a coffee shop called Hudson's down in Tasmania. It was a pretty stressful 2 years, but I knew I had to work for the 2 years just so I could get Centrelink payments and claim myself as independent. This also was a good time to save a couple of $1,000s to fund me moving up. I was lucky enough to have a few friends already living in Melbourne from Tasmania, so I saw they were needing another housemate to join the house. I got in contact with them, and after they searched for a few houses, I finally got one. This is where I'm actually at the moment, been there for about 1.5 years and loving it. When I moved up here, I enrolled at a university called SAE. It's School of Audio Engineering. It's a little university in South Melbourne. It's a 2-year degree. It's purely just audio production. So I thought this would be the perfect degree for me. So that's what I'm currently studying at the moment. I'm halfway through my degree, so I'm actually in trimester 4. So about another 7 months to go, then my degree's finished. Hopefully this will lead me into a job into the industry. Don't really know though, it's kind of a tough industry to break, but I'd really like to be working in my own little studio recording bands or working for TV and movies. But realistically, I'll probably get my diploma of education and work in teaching after this. I've met some of the best people in my life up here. I've formed a lot of close relationships with a lot of different people. Lots of people with the same interests as me, luckily, because that's the joys of Melbourne. The week I moved up, I was lucky enough to meet this guy called Jeremy. He's a really great drummer, and so straight away we hit it off and I joined his band. So I play bass guitar in this band now. We started off pretty slowly. It took about 1 year to get all the members for it, but now we've got about 9 members in the band and we're playing a gig once a week. We're a reggae dub hip-hop band called Echo Drama. And that was one of the main reasons to move up to Melbourne, just to make new contacts and get in the industry. Doing gigs, something I love to do. I miss Tasmania every so often, but I think Melbourne is where I want to be at this very moment. Melbourne's a very active city. It's perfect for me. I can't really see myself going back in any time soon. So I'm just waiting to finish my degree at the moment, and after I do, I'll just see where the world takes me. Hopefully it's somewhere good.